This episode was brought to you by Manscaped.
Initiating moisture.
Non-stop, people have been asking me, Charlie, when are you moist metering PGA Tour 2K21? And I just wasn't sure I had it in me to play the game. PGA Tour 2K21, I mean, that's just a big undertaking. There's a lot of content there to digest, especially for golfing fans. I wasn't sure I was ready to take on the journey. But I buckled down, put on the big boy diaper, and was rewarded with more golf than a human being should be able to handle. I'm proud to say I got exactly what I expected, which was some fucking golf, baby. So, PGA Tour 2K21, its best feature is its golfing. The game offers a way to play golf in your own home, with a level of realism that doesn't make you miss the outside world. It's better in this virtual cyberspace of PGA Tour 2K21. Obviously, with the pandemic still in full effect, most of us haven't been able to actually hit the courses for 18, haven't been able to touch our friend's dick jokingly on the back 9, so we just haven't been able to really get out there in the real world and whack the sack around, which is fine because PGA Tour 2K21 offers you that same experience in your own home and better, I would argue. Now, I'll fully admit, I passed on the last PGA Tour 2K games. I gotta be honest, it's too much for me sometimes. Occasionally, I'll look at games as robust as the PGA Tour 2K series and just say, God damn it, if I start playing this game, it's gonna take over my life. It's a gateway drug. One second I'm just playing some golf online, next second I'm dropping my pants behind a Walmart dumpster for some cocaine. But this year for PGA Tour, I decided, you know what, maybe not every addiction is bad. Maybe there's healthy addictions, like getting addicted to fucking golfing like a madman. And that's exactly what's happened to me. I have been golfing non-stop. I can't stop thinking about golf. I'm wet dreaming about golf, and it's all thanks to PGA Tour 2K21's innovative mechanisms to make you really feel like you're swinging the club at Mach 3. Really make you feel like you're driving it down 350 yards easy. Parking that little bitch right there on the fairway, aiming right at the green, chipping it in for an easy birdie. Makes you feel like some of the best in the world. And with a character creator like this, where you actually have quite a bit of creative freedom, you can make yourself look like the best in the world. My character, who I began my PGA Tour 2K21 career with, is called Weil E. Shitterman, and Mr. Shitterman is perhaps going to be one of the most household names in all of golfing. Whether it's esports golfing or real-world golfing, I think Weil E. Shitterman has a very bright future. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This game is not for pussies. This game has a very steep learning curve, especially if you're using mouse and keyboard and play with pro controls. And if you're not playing pro control setting, you're just not even golfing. Get the fuck off of my PGA Tour 2K21 game, please. This is not Weenie Hut Jr. This is a game for real, serious, competitive golfers. The kind of guy that goes to the golf course and sprays cologne on his golden watch just because he wants to smell like money. This is not a game that is inviting to a novice, a rookie who's never even played golf before. I would argue this is a game for only the elite golfers like myself to enjoy. Now, if you're playing this on mouse and keyboard, it is actually pretty difficult when you first start, because the motions have to be damn near perfect. You have to get the timing correct, and you have to get the up and down motions right on the money with no deviations, or else you're going to slice or hook the ball like a motherfucker, and that can be frustrating. Now, I do imagine it would be easier on a controller, but I'm no bitch. I started with mouse and keyboard, and goddammit, I mastered the mouse and keyboard. So, I enjoy mouse and keyboard, but it is a steep learning curve, and there's a lot of angles of attack you can take here. But when you're using mouse and keyboard, just know you're going to have an uphill battle compared to someone who's going to be using a controller, I'll tell you that much for sure. But it's still a lot of fun. Even when you're going 42 over par, you're still having a good time because, hey, you're out there on the green, baby. You're just putting around. You're getting some big drives. You're hitting the ball a lot. You know, you're having a good old fucking time. You can even drink while you're doing it. There's no laws in PGA Tour 2K21 that says you have to be sober while playing. There's just a ton of ways to have fun in this game, baby. When it comes to PGA Tour 2K21, fun isn't an option. It's fucking required, and you will be experiencing fun. And especially if you indulge in its multiplayer capabilities, because the multiplayer I had a blast with. I only played 2v2s, and I tell ya, I formed a special bond between me and my teammate. There's no voice chat, so we couldn't flirt with each other or really get to know each other very well, but just being able to play golf with a total stranger online was a serene experience. I've never felt so connected to a virtual man in all of my life. It was a wonderful experience. There's no voice chat, like I said, so they can't hurt your feelings or get mad at you if you're playing like dog shit, so that's another great benefit. But man, I tell ya, the 2v2s in this game, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I really just don't have too many complaints about this game. I will say I wish they had utilized the video game medium a bit better, because it is just a golfing simulator, and admittedly the graphics aren't the best that have ever been created in the world, but it doesn't matter. What I wanted them to do, perhaps maybe for PGA Tour 2K22, is go harder. Don't just make it a golfing simulator where it's real world stuff. Let's get some fantasy elements in there. Maybe for PGA Tour 2K22, they introduce a story mode, a narrative story that is so complex it would make fucking Hideo Kojima's head spin. Perhaps a time travel experiment goes wrong and we're sent back to the long distant past, and all we have is our golf clubs, our caddies, and about 1,000 golf balls, and we have to stop Genghis Khan from nearly taking over the world. So we're fighting against Genghis Khan, then all of a sudden, wait a minute, Armageddon. So we have some fucking meteors coming in, and we still have these golf balls, and all we can do to stop it is hit enough drives at the meteor to break it up before it enters the Earth's atmosphere and takes us all out. There's just so many possibilities when it comes to golfing if they're willing to go that hard. We introduce some mutants, you're not even golfing against human beings anymore. Maybe some intergalactic travelers are coming in because they want to play golf with Wile E. Shitterman, my created character, or whoever you decide to create. And there's just so many options, and I hope they explore that a little more thoroughly in PGA Tour 2K22 or something, or maybe just 2K23, wherever they decide to go. I really think they would benefit from introducing a story and incorporating a lot of other sci-fi elements, some fantasy elements, maybe some like dark drama shit as well, like maybe Wiley Shitterman's wife has been cheating on him the entire time he's been on the PGA Tour. There's just so many things I think they could do and should do. But as of right now, as of this current moment, PGA Tour 2K21 I think is a fine golfing game, offering an incredible golfing experience. So, plugging PGA Tour 2K21 into the Moist Meter, I'm giving this bad boy a nice crisp 80%. I don't have any complaints, but again, it's golfing. You get what you're expecting. I'll tell you that much, and you get enough of it. Fucking trust me, you get enough golfing, and yeah, I think that's the best part. That's about it. So yeah, I actually just finished shaving my balls, and I got excited. I got like a sense of pride and accomplishment. So I wanted to talk about Manscaped because I of course used the Lawnmower 3.0, which is like the Excalibur for ball shaving. It's safe. Never have to worry about accidentally injuring myself. I could do it with one eye closed. It's just so convenient. It's ball shaving mastered. The Lawnmower 3.0 is an absolutely beautiful piece of machinery, part of the Perfect Package kit. And for a limited time, if you order a Perfect Package kit, you can get a nice pair of boxer briefs that come with advanced cooling technology, no chafing. And you can also get yourself a little shed travel bag. It's just a great deal. I highly recommend it for anyone that needs to take care of some male grooming, which can sometimes be a tedious chore. Manscaped makes it easy and safe, because I've definitely had injuries doing it. I'm sure most of us have, and I haven't had that problem since using Manscaped. So if you're interested in trying Manscaped, you can go to manscaped.com and use code MOIST to get 20% off your order and free shipping. That's code MOIST for 20% off and free shipping at Manscaped. That's it. See ya.